Hey everybody, this is Fran Fraschella, draft expert and basketball junkie. To everybody who's watching, let's get our friends at General Manager Games the subscribers they deserve. Just press that red subscriber button and immerse yourself in sports AI through GM Games content. And on Twitter, it's GM_games. Let's get after it. Let's go.
All right. All right. Who's in the chat? Let's crank those viewers up. All right. All right. There's lots of people showing up now. Yeah, this is one of those, I guess if you hit the lottery, you're going to be a happy person tonight, but there's a good chance that it might extend and might not work out just yet. This top 25 definitely doesn't look like it's right. All right, who's filing in? All right, I think I messed up the ticker there. I was trying to update it, but we're gonna go live here soon. So let me see if I can fix that. Keep chatting away. I'm gonna show the advance from the 11th to the 18th, just to show that it's advancing per day there. Let's see here. Just give me a bit. One quick second. Just for the ticker, it's kind of annoying, but all right, welcome everybody. Who do we got? 6 people. That's not as many as I thought, but chat's getting busy here. Welcome to the 2022 CBGM Recruiting Bonanza. It's going to be Heartbreak City for some. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the overlay off. Oh, not that one. All right, so as you can see, we're in the game. The game at the top right-hand corner is September the 11th. I'm going to be going into Cards' Louisville account to do the list going backwards from 125 to take a look at who's committed. But with that in mind, we're going to advance the game. I'll probably save right after, just kill a bit of time. But for now, let's get it going here. What I'm going to do, though, is so no one can catch a quick glimpse of that ticker's still off. who the number 1 is or even on that screen. I'm just going to kind of cover the icons with my hand and then get on a player and start going backwards from the way it works. All right, so we're on the other day. We're on the 18th, so stuff has happened. Let's save just to make sure it doesn't crash when we're going through anything. Yeah, don't worry, I got it. I'm messing this thing up, actually. I'm trying to fix this ticket. That'll do for me. I just want to watch this thing save for a sec. You can see how long it takes on my computer. So yeah, the overlay is going to come back up, make sure no one sees anything. But before I do that, I want the save to complete. And then it'll be a quick off and on. So is it going to be the Twin Towers in Louisville, Gray plus Holloway? We'll see. Where's Barry Barrett going to be going? All right. So now, here we go. All right, let the show begin. So definitely what I don't want to do is press left. So Jerome Thames, he's not really much of anything. So I believe it will be back this way, hopefully, right? There you go, yeah. Brian Tucker didn't commit, 124, non-committal. Hot with Miami, hot with Georgia Tech still. Marquise Igar, no information. Cards does not care about this guy. 122, committed to Utah. Marcus Cundiff, he's gone. He's off the board. Minnesota gets Garrett Allen. Verbal to Minnesota. Beating out Indiana and Michigan State. Garrett Allen, the point guard, goes to Minnie and Jordan. And LSU, Caleb Mueller has struck with the point guard. Michael Jones goes from the Southeast region to our buddy Caleb. All right, moving to the next one. Rick Nabity, he's gone nowhere, so we'll skip him. Tiago Pexoto, I can't pronounce that. Brazil. Matt Jones, Princeton, the academics, the 4.0 GPA, bookworm. Matt Jones loves a nice tea and a novel. He's signed with Princeton. This guy's not signed. Aaron Lampley, still out there. Davidson and Duke. 114, Jason Walter, still out there. Jerry Roach, still out there. William Cummings, not signed. Griffin Rhodes, not signed. Bryant Hogan, not signed. Chris Shumpert, another not signed, Midwest. Donnie Allen, uncommitted. Larry Harris, uncommitted. Caswell Warford, Texas A&M. Graham has locked up this player. If Graham's in the chat, congratulations. I feel like I'm announcing bingo. Mariano Paul, Kyle Reich, Benjamin Holland, no committal. Zbigniew Blazkova from the Czech Republic, Duke. So the AI with Duke, Shane Battier, is interested in this import. Don Schwab, St. John's, Vin Calia. He gets his recruit, a power forward, good inside shooting. He gets the 101 recruit. Next. Matt Jones, uncommitted. No idea what his top list, but we're into the top 100 now. Eric Gooden, uncommitted. Murray State, Vanderbilt. Hot on him, 99. David Rainey, Hawaii, still undecided. Corey Andrews is a Gator. Gainesville, them Gator boys have locked up Corey Andrews. Was the desire of a few. Georgia Tech looks like they finished 4th. Bama 3rd. Auburn 2nd. But the Gators have Corey Andrews. So Auburn just missed out. Sorry, Jedi. Marcus Emerson, undeclared. Pretty sure this guy has a terrible GPA from what I remember. Bobby Weaver, undecided. 94. Craig Kellogg, Boise, Wichita, undecided. Curtis Ress, no idea yet. Still out there. Mark Howard, undecided, top with Florida, top with Miami Hurricanes. Mark Howard's still out there. Billy Castle, St. John's, another player for Vin Calia. Or Vin Calia, I'm probably just butchering his name if he's here. My bad. Chris Wesby, undecided. Mike Taylor, undecided. Aloysius Bailey, undecided. Lindsey Galloway, another Minnesota player, stacking the players in the top 25. This is Minnesota's 2nd recruit, and 2nd was Cincinnati, the AI, beating up Purdue, Michigan, and Ohio State. Wes Rigby, AI. Oh, no, this guy's not AI. So someone took Penn State this year. I forget who it is. I can actually go look real quick. Penn State is owned by Kid for Life, new GM to the league out of the UK. So Penn State gets a recruit. Vladimir Jugovic, Serbia, undecided. This guy, who knows SAT scores and all that. So this international is still undeclared. Oh yeah, Kid for Life's in the chat. Congratulations, bud. Jeffrey House, 84 overall, not signed. Sean King, 83, not signed. Kevin Randall goes to the Utah State. I can't even see what that is. Yeah, Utah State. So that's Dart, I think, pulling one of these guys. But Kevin Randall is going to Utah State. So Will Adams, undeclared, 81. Vernon Bell, Utah, 80. Utah gets another player in this range. Luke Woolley, undecided. Nebraska, didn't go in the first round. Don't know the top 10, but this is someone I'm familiar with. Luke Woolley, undecided yet. Roland Uvier, France. Pitt, Jonathan Spencer. Getting it done. 6'8", 221 pounds, power forward. Trying to fill the roster of a lot of talent leaving the team, but Pitt lands Roland Uvier. Alvin Purdue, point guard, going to ARC. And ARC is run, I should know all these teams off by heart, but I do not. Tyler Pitt gets his player. Arlon Brinkley, this guy, 1.9 GPA. Get your offers in. Hot for Wyoming. Not sure if he'll pass any particular tests. Russell Cole, 75, undeclared. Rogers Gregory, Miami, Florida, gets the first recruit of their CBGM career. That's easy breezy, getting it done. So hopefully that might take away from some other offers they have out there. I don't know, but for now it's a point guard at number 74. Craig Crudup, we already know this happened the other night, so we'll skip that. It's an AI target. Dania Galloway, Seton Hall, Blink. The Blinkster, Blink 182, gets the recruit out of North Carolina, Sparta, North Carolina. Dania Galloway is a pirate. Next up. And North Carolina, by the way, lost on that one. So if anyone's cheering against North Carolina tonight, just letting people know that happened. Could be some people. Sam Conrad, BYU. So Desired gets his guy. Sam Conrad is someone I wanted as the MVP of the West camp. But there's going to be a replacement now for Will Bauer. It's going to be Sam Conrad coming to BYU. Dang. That is not San Diego State. All right, next. D'Antonio Mohammed, undeclared. Joshua Richardson, undeclared. Keenan Lee, 68, undeclared. Oh, declared, sorry, Cincinnati AI. Carl Phelan, undeclared, 67. Pitt Davidson, South Carolina, interested in this guy. James Phillips, undeclared. Sebastian Zarita, undecided top prospect, so it's all right. Myron Brown goes to Iowa. The point guard is heading to Iowa. Mikel Walias, 2.4 GPA, is hot in pursuit from Alabama, Mississippi State, Louisville, but is undeclared right now. DeLon Stanton, undeclared. One more round to go of offers in home pitching. So didn't decide to go to anywhere. Top 5, West Camper, point guard, is undeclared. Jonathan Owens, Maryland. So Maryland adds to their talent pool for next year. They're going to lose one of the best players in the league, Kurt Linney. He is going to be going pro in the NBGM, and if you're not familiar, we have a pro observation league to play these guys out. And Maryland, though, adds Jonathan Owens to their team. Jack Weber, undeclared. This is a guy that Marquette and Butler, two of his own teams. I think that's Coffee there, who's battling here. Undecided. Could go one of the two. Purdue, Dayton, and Indiana are hot as well. But an AI team's sneaky right over here with hot. So still going on. Wahab Hunter, undeclared, 59. Jamie Bennett, international player from Australia, is undeclared. And Iowa State, Kevin Mitchell has declared. So Iowa State is a team that was really good last year. And Iowa State now is adding to their talent pool to keep it going down there. In the middle there, I should say, where they're located. And that'll be something that will be interesting to look forward to for Dart. Todd Lee, undecided we got the logo Bobby Huggins, Huggy Bear, number 4. Miami's hot on this player still. UAB's there. South Carolina's there. That's the list right now. So if you're not on this list, you might not have a chance. Neil Naismith, another Aussie, has not declared yet, still out there. Lafayette Address, undeclared at 54, still out there. Michael Criddle, still out there. 2 AI teams are really into the player. 2.2 GPA. Going to be a question about if this player can even sign. Jason Edwards, 52, undeclared. Mississippi, South Carolina, and Florida State, top in pursuit in the hot range there. Austin Fry, Tennessee. Ago is the one who lands this guy. I think he's got Tennessee. And he beats out Mississippi State and Louisville. Well, I don't know if Louisville may even made an offer, but this is the top 50. We've arrived at the top 50. Brent Foster, another guy from the West, locking up the guards. Desired is all over this one. Landing a second guy. All right. Brent Foster has arrived. And BYU, we're in the top 50 now. Ryan Humphreys is undecided, but North Carolina, South Carolina, Davidson at hot pursuit. Gene McCarter from Georgia is going to Georgia, beating out Mississippi State and Louisville for the player. Gene McCarter is the shooting guard that's going to go to the Georgia Bulldogs. All right, let's see what else is up. Altron Rutledge, shooting guard, declaring with Maryland, beating out the Built, Georgetown, and Duke. Dan Riggi, if that's how you pronounce it, pursuit by the AI, Georgetown, Duke, Davidson combo. Nick Green goes to Ohio State. So the Anton Gordon clone, exact same photo and hair. It's about to be in the penitentiary in about a couple of years. Nick Green is going to Ohio State. Either the penitentiary or going to date Megan Fox. One of those types of looks going on here. Davor Kukoc, undecided, 44. By Ryan Martin. We got Indiana State, Butler, and Wisconsin in top pursuit. Prairie View. Nice. It's one of my teams. Somewhat in the mix. 2.3 GPA. Alan Prince, undeclared yet. So, those who put out offers to Alan Prince are still in the running. We got a head-to-head, well, I don't know if it's head-to-head, but the juggernaut Bama and the local South Bama. Wow. What is up? That would not be good for Kevs if South Bama gets this guy. That means I got to offer him one more time. All right, next. Vince Gibbs, undeclared, but Notre Dame is first right now. We got Miami, Florida second, Georgetown third, and AI, well, 2 AIs, but it's a Miami Notre Dame race here for Vince Gibbs. DJ Whitehead, undecided. Seton Hall, Davidson are top on the player. Philip McCulpin, a top 5 camper from the Southeast at Memphis. This guy's unsigned yet. We got Mississippi State, the Bulldogs, the Gamecocks, and Miami in 3rd. Louisville's in 4th on this guy. So it looks like the AI is heating up on this player. Kevin Mitchell, Maryland, another Maryland player. So this guy's good. He's a center. He's going to Maryland. That team gets stronger. Terrence Kennedy, Ohio State, gets another player. So Rizzo's getting into the mix. Point guard. I think 2 point guards now this year, actually. So Terrence Kennedy's going to the Ohio State Buckeyes. Big Ten actually getting a player. Johnny Bradley, Super JUCO. Unsure what his list is, where he's going, but top 20. I thought he was top 25 at one point. Was a 5-star. He's a 4-star. Next, Sean Fife. There must be a lot of offers on this guy from the West Coast, but at the moment, he's unsigned with any team. Ducon, Ohio State gets another player. So that's working out for them. They're having a good recruiting class. There's 3 players for them. Notre Dame was 2nd on the player. Kevin Moody, not signed. AI is looking at the player. Florida A&M, the Rattlers, with CBGM Gaming. 3rd, but the GPA is scary. Probably who knows what happens there. Dexter Hayden, unsigned at 32. We're entering into the top 30 pretty soon. Lionel Tiago, another guy who just wants to play for Bob Huggins. That's the way it goes. We wouldn't want to play for the logo, right? But point guard, still undecided. Not sure if there's any offers out from those guys, but Arizona, Wichita State, Oregon still in the mix. James Berry, Connecticut. So this is a very decent center. One that had some pretty good grades. Let's see what the outcome was in the end here. North Carolina State was a runner-up. He's going to the Huskies. Beating out West Virginia, beating out North Carolina. Kerwin Montgomery, not signed. Going from another round. There was a lot of players. I think the whole Blue Blood class, plus all the Great Plains, started offering this guy. He's hot on a few lists. It's interesting here because Cards has no idea what's happening, but this guy is being pursued by quite a few teams. Still out there, though, so if anyone was able to jump up on the list. Anthony Card is going to Baylor. All right, getting in almost to the top 25. Anthony Hurd still unsigned. Louisville's at the top of the list with Bob Huggins, number 2. Next, we got Andre Wilkins going to Villanova. So Villanova just started in the league. They get a guy in their recruiting class, power forward, that was pursued by quite a few teams, as you can see, all the way down the list. So 7 hot teams. That's how close it was. The photo finish sees Villanova beating out Ohio State. Moving on. Nate Moncler, I don't know, is with the Purdue Boilermakers. So the Spider has struck in recruiting, getting a top 25 talent. So good move on that. Michigan comes 2nd, AI comes 3rd. Moving down the list. Maurice Conway, another player to Tennessee. He's snapped up. We're moving on to 23. KC Houston, Louisville. So the center goes here. Does that affect or impact Cards' chance of getting the other center? Does that mean he gets plan B versus plan A and a 2.4 GPA, which is a little bit of a puzzle on the outcome of that? So I don't know. What could it mean? But for now, KC Houston is going to the Cardinals. Let's see what else is up. Marvin Haslam already signed. Derek Womack not signed yet. Still a chance for teams to get in on him. He's from Indianapolis, Indiana. And basically Notre Dame, Purdue, and Wisconsin are the closest on the mix for this player. Derek Womack in hot pursuit. Kevin Myers goes to Creighton. Woot! Yeah, I need a big. I chased a big, and he came. Yeah. I'm going to do a little my happy dance over here in a sec. But I need a big to go with that team, and I thought I was getting shut out. Nice. All right, what's next? Demario Thompson, undecided. Feeling the love in the chat. I'm not sure if it's all genuine, but, you know, it's all right. Craig needs to get up from that 59 prestige. It's pretty bad. That is pretty bad and low. Demario Thompson, unsigned. Sasa Rakovina, Croatia, 18, unsigned. With the amount of players that are left, some people might be looking at these players. But we got international still left over. We had as high as 26 people on the live chat tonight. We're going through the CBGM, Bonanza. We're almost into the top 15. Joseph Bannon, Purdue. We got another guy. Another guy that's signed with the Spider. He's got a next guy. Joseph Bannon. Let's see what else is up. We're going into 16 now. Mikel Robinson, the outside the box East Coast Jam attendee MVP. A question mark on how good this guy was. A question mark on who would go for this player. Mikel Robinson is going to chase powder blue, baby blue. All right. UNC was not shut out. 15, next. Seth Carroll, Virginia. So that's Josh getting in the mix. There's a lot of A's here. So if Cards has been doing a lot of film and live scouting, I don't think he has, but the ratings look insane. I don't think that's the case. But Virginia beats out Syracuse, North Carolina State, and Kansas on this one. Let's talk a little bit about this. What teams haven't we seen here in a while? We haven't seen Kansas. We haven't seen, well, Zags, we know there's an issue there. Going to have that team step down. Who's at that top? We haven't seen Kentucky strike yet. Who's going to be in this top 15? Let's have a peek. What's next? Michigan is not in. They have a chance to get the best player, though. Xavier hasn't had a player yet. Although I put the offer in for Xavier on the one guy, and it's the best player, just for the record. Well, let's go to 14. Get into the top 15 right now. Here we go. Sean Borman going to Baylor. So Baylor seems to do quite well. They grabbed Bernie Newton last year. Top 10 talent, going pro, one and done for sure. This guy is, a player that a lot of people weren't sure about. Baylor coming out of their region into the West to pick up this player from California. But Sean Borman at number 14 is going to Baylor Bears. And Kansas gets the international, the Greek firecrotch, Felix Mavrogordatos. Mavrogordatos. Felix Mavrogordatos is bringing that olive flair to Kansas. All right. Garrett Berry goes to Michigan. So Michigan and Coach Fury with sleeping with one eye open or one ear open, if he's still on the chat or anything like that. He has a guy, he has a player. Go start pinging him, letting him know. But Garrett Berry, a good center, is going to Michigan, the Wolverines. All right, up next. Leroy Okodi is going to Arizona, the Wildcats. So I think that's Chris or DJ SMA, I think is the name. But Arizona's active in the recruiting. They get their bid in and they get Leroy Okodi. We're into the top 10 now. Eric Simpson of Canada goes to Josh. So Josh is rolling the dice here. Not sure what he's going to get, but he gets the pride of the maple syrup north, beaver country. Call it what you want to call it. But Eric Simpson, potential one and done player, is going to the Cavaliers. Oh, Canada, yeah. Gavin O'Kelly goes to Villanova. Here's a guy who's a top 5 camper, beating out Michigan State. We haven't seen Michigan State strike yet. We have seen Kansas now. We're getting into the really top elite talent. What number is Samuel or Samuel? If anyone can write that in the chat, I can really slow up beforehand. Does anyone know what the overall recruit number is of that guy? Who's the Indy MVP number? That's 5 or 6. Okay. All right, gotcha. Next. Kieran Ellie, whatever way you want to call it, he's from Miami, Florida. Had no interest in going to Miami Hurricanes. No interest in going to Michigan State, but is definitely going to Kentucky Basketball State. Wildcats land a player. They're not shut out in the top 10. They do have a draft pick. All right, next one up. If it's, oh no, it's 7 still. We got a couple places to go. Anthony Singletary, undecided at 7. Still open for bids. Get out there, chase your players. And let's go for the next one. What do we got? Jeff Moore, undecided. The next one is going to be the ultimate turn page. I think this is it. After this guy is the Indy MVP at number 5 spot, right? Jeff Moore is undecided. Kentucky and Virginia are hot on this player. Kentucky might land 2 top 10 players by the end of this. So, you know, we didn't see them for a while, but that's probably a bad sign because Kentucky just showed up. All right. This could be the next big turn of the night if there's any projections and calls. I know Xavier got a bid in. I put that in for a Vikes fan. I know that Coach Fury is desperate to get the Indy MVP. Maybe he'll just leave us suspenseful. Maybe it's another night. Maybe he declares. Let's go. Let's see what happens. Undeclared. Michigan. It is a battle creek for Robert Samuel. Michigan and Michigan State with Xavier and Kansas. All hot. All one more chance to pitch whatever they think is going to work the best. Is it going to be location? Is it going to be playing time? Is it going to be, what is it going to be? But this guy's definitely going to be a top 3 MBGM pick. One more time. But Michigan isn't first here. Michigan State. Mad-Eye versus Coach Fury. Who else is kind of in the mix, creeping around? You know, Huggins is there. Notre Dame's giving it a shot anyway. But now we're moving to the next one. Number 4 in the top 10. We got Steve Robertson, a player no one really cares about. But he looks pretty good. Kansas is the player that wants this player the most. With Robertson at 2.4 GPA, it seems like something's up there. This guy doesn't look like he's going to really do well. All right, Ivan Tatum time. Is it going to be UNC? Is it going to be? I guess that's what everyone's saying, right? Tatum's next. So with Tatum, it would be funny if it was just another non-reveal night for that. So we'll see what happens here. I'm going to get the mouse wound up here. Get ready to press the advance. Here we go, Ivan Tatum. Put a bullet in my head. What? Well, the magic doesn't stop. You'd think playing time would be a concern at this point, but they are churning talent at this point. And number 2 was the logo, Bob Huggins. Didn't bring him in. AI did not pull it off. So Nigel, big Tatum signing there. And you're in the chat. Congratulations. All right, 2 to go. We got Holloway. We got Barrett. I think this is Holloway next. What's up with this? Let's check it. Of all teams, I didn't write this. I'm not a villain, man. I would never do this to you. But that's sour. Johnny Holloway to Kentucky. The Blue Bloods are back. Duke's out of the mix. They're terrible. But, man, maybe it was telling when Cards you got the other center. It meant it kind of dispersed the talent. God. And last but not least, Barry Barrett. The initial #1 overall before the camps came through. Tough go, but Taylor Gutslaff, or I think is the guy's name who owns Kentucky. Congratulations to Taylor Guts, T-Guts. And last but not least, Barry Barrett is going to Texas. The Longhorns. What's the saying for those? Horns up or something? Horns up? I don't know what Texas is called, but that's your reveal. That's your bonanza. So what I'm going to do from here is I'm going to save the game. If anyone has any other questions, let me know. I can kind of, I probably won't go through anything else at this point. But I want to thank everyone for coming tonight to the live stream. We got it done in 45 minutes. It wasn't like an hour and a half like last time. But yeah, I guess Cards is hoping the game crashed, but I saved. So, but there's some disappointment there. I didn't get anybody with San Diego State. Everyone can hear about my problems now. Didn't get anyone with Ivan Tatum. That's just salty. Robert Samuel, though, this is going to be an interesting one. So there won't be no live stream of Robert Samuel, but Robert Samuel is going to be a huge update when that save goes out tomorrow. But I want to thank everyone for coming tonight. So many people on the stream. We got 23 viewers. If you're not familiar with CBGM, it's College Basketball GM. It's the flagship league of general manager games, GM games. If you want to apply and you want to get involved, the website cbgm.news. Under League Office, you'll have applications. You can see managers and teams. And if you play Draft Day Sports College Basketball 2021, this is a league you have to get involved with. Solo is one thing, but multiplayer is just on a whole other level. And I hope everyone's enjoying themselves. So I want to thank everyone tonight. I'm going to be wrapping up the stream. But thanks for coming, and I hope we do this next time. Well, next year. Take care.